Outreach and service delivery are the two most fundamental things when growing an agency. If you don't have enough outreach, you won't sign clients, and if you don't focus on service delivery and get incredible results, then you'll never retain the clients that you sign. The reason why I love the agency model is because literally anyone can do it. I mean, the biggest reason people fail is because they just give up and they don't put in the effort it takes to build an agency or any business for that matter. They can think it's just some easy thing and the money will land in their lap. I'm sorry, but it doesn't work. People talk a big game and say how they want to make 10, 20, or 30,000 a month, but then when it comes to putting in the work, a lot don't do it. If you're doing anything less than 100 outreaches a day, then I'm sorry, but you're gonna struggle. Most people that have come to me saying how they're struggling to get clients, I'm like, okay, so how much outreach have you done? And they say, oh, I've sent 10 messages a day, or 20 messages today, or 20 emails. It blows my mind how people think that this will work. Okay, now sure, look, quality is important and I totally agree with that, and you must send quality messages. But if you want to hit those numbers you're talking about, do you realize how many people actually get there? If you make 10K per month in the US or Australia, I believe that puts you in the top 5 to 7% of the population. If you want to make between 25 and 30,000, I think that puts you in the top 1 to 2%. Don't quote me on that, but the point is most don't get there. If you have these big goals, you need to take massive action. Look, no one cares what's happening in your personal life. I don't mean to be harsh, but I mean, you can't use that as an excuse. If you work full time, so what? The reality is if you want to build an agency or anything that makes a lot of money, you need to sacrifice and spend as much time as you possibly can on it. Now look, a lot of you watching may be doing what's required, and that's great. Keep going, be patient, and you will see the results. But for some of you who want to achieve these goals, you just need to focus on your output. You need to want this and be hungry enough and tell yourself, you know what? I'm not gonna sleep until I hit this goal every single day. If that's 1 or 2 a.m., so be it. It sounds sexy and the end result looks like a dream, but the level of sacrifice required to get there is extremely high. I've never gone clubbing. I have never ever gone to parties. I've never gone to a festival. I have never had a proper relationship. I've lost all my money twice, but does that mean I give up? Hell no. There is a price that comes with winning and you have to be willing to pay it. You may think that all of that's not healthy, and no, it probably isn't, but I'd give up all of that for the next 10 or 20 years if it means I can achieve my goals. Nothing is more important to me. Nothing. You need to have an unwavering sense of I'm gonna do whatever it takes to achieve this goal. You need to just stop being a little bitch, which is what Grant Cardone says, and you just need to put in the effort you need to see the results that you want. I'm facing something similar right now as well. More people are wanting to join the academy, and I still want to be very selective with who I bring on, and my calendar is getting full. Having to stay up late most nights, just like I'm recording this video, it's like nearly 10 p.m. and I haven't even got to bed, and I've got a few things to do after this. I'm having to stay up late and sacrifice downtime and sleep even though my brain's completely fried to get what I want. Yes, it sucks, but embrace it and learn to love it. It's what moves the needle forward, because if you don't do it, then you will fail. And I can make all the excuses like, oh man, I'm tired, my brain's fried. But at the end of the day, no one gives a shit. If I want to hit my goals, then suck it up, keep going. What's the alternative? Really, what is the alternative? Don't be in business. What you do now is a direct indication of the results you get and where you're going to be in the coming months, if that makes sense. The fruits of your labor will be shown in the months to come. You'll often find yourself making excuses as to why you can't do outreach today or why you didn't hit the goal, and justify it like, oh, it was just 20 pieces of outreach from my goal today. That's all right, I'll do it tomorrow and make up for it. No, do it now, get it done. You'll probably sleep better as well, knowing you've achieved your daily goals. Well, at least I do. Building a business and sustaining yourself on your own income is hard. Like, this is what people don't realize. Making 5K at a job is easy, but the person you need to be to make 5K a month on your own is totally different. For the first time, you're responsible for yourself. If you work a job, all you need to do is show up, do a few things to get paid. But when you're self-employed or own a business, everything is on you. No one is here to save you and help you. It's what you do each day that will determine how well you do in business. Both your success and failure is on you. Now, if you work a full-time job, then break your day down. Plan everything out. Okay, I get up at this time, I go to work at this time, and then I get home. And what do you do when you get home? Think about it. Okay, now slot in dinner and then dedicate every other waking moment to working on the business. Stop scrolling on social media, watching YouTube videos you know you shouldn't be watching, except for my channel, of course, and do as much outreach as you can. Focus on what matters. Don't get fancy worrying about logos or optimizing your website or a business name. Just do what moves the needle forward. Time and time again, when someone asks why they aren't getting meetings, I'll ask what they're doing every single day in terms of outreach, and it's just simply not enough. So do more, take action, and you'll see the results. See you in the next video.